Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin and this is my sister Lacey and we're back with another video for the Anime-keup series. So for this video we will be doing another set of characters from My Hero Academia, the anime right here. Because I figured out how to put pictures in a video. Did you see the little text that said I saw it?
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay. So the two characters that I decided to pair up today are going to be Overhaul, which I will be making on my sister Lacey, and he is right here, and Airy, which I will be making upon myself, and there's a picture of her right here. Now that I've filmed the previous video, and I've edited it, and I saw the, raw footage to the final version, I realized I didn't talk very much about why I was choosing the stuff that I did, so I'm going to try to be better about that. So the reason that I chose these two characters today is because we just got over that arc in the anime, and I felt like now is the perfect time to choose them, because, everyone knows their story now. They're either likable or very hated characters, depending on how you feel about Overhaul.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think he was a great villain.
He was a wonderful villain. It's a shame his villainy was only short-lived. Yeah.
I love Overhaul.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's a terrible person. He's awful. But, it was a well-written character.
Like Stain, he had a good motive for his villainy.
Yeah.
Because Stain,
I know.
wanted
He didn't like all the... Yeah, no, heroes.
Well, heroes. He only wanted true heroes, whereas Overhaul wanted nobody with quirks at all. He wanted a normal society.
Yeah. So I feel like he was a great character, but he's a terrible person. But
his name is Kai, so I instantly fell in love.
Okay. And little Aries, she is so precious. I love her so much. Sacrificing herself in order for everyone else to be safe, precious, sweet. I love her. I feel like she is just, I don't know. I feel like there's not going to be anyone that doesn't like her. No one can hate her.
If it is, then
they're wrong.
They're looking for problems.
How can you dislike her? She's so innocent and has gone through so much. I adore her so much.
I'm very excited to see her in the school festival arc.
Alright, so
let's get into these looks.
Just like last time, if you haven't seen it, you should. I did Deku and Uraraka.
It's going to pop up right here.
No, it's going to be more so over here. Right here. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it, because I felt like we had to start with Deku, obviously. Main character, obviously. And I just felt like Uraraka is the perfect person to pair with him. Not just for ships, but just the way that their two characters interact. They're two characters that you could see being paired in any way, not just ship, friendship too. And they're little three, him, Ida, and her. So, just like last time, I'm going to be doing her makeup, and then I'll be doing mine. She's going to be in the Overhaul inspired look, and I will be in the Airy inspired look. So, I'm going to start on her first. So, I will be using the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette to set the primer that's already down on Lacey's eyes, which is the Milani Eye Primer, which I guess we can show you, but beautiful. So next, I will be using the Colourpop Just My Luck palette, the shade Bamba right here in the middle. So I chose this green because of Overhaul's jacket. It's a dirty green kind of jacket coat with a purple fur neck. So that's the color inspiration. And the look is going to be very harsh lines because just as Overhaul is a very harsh man, very terrible, but very harsh. That's why the lines are going to not be blended out too much. And so I'm just kind of drawing the outline of where I want that green at. So I'm going to be using the Good Sport palette by Colourpop. I'm going to be using the purple shade in this top corner called Sista.
Sista.
And maybe some of Flow in that bottom corner. And I'm going over that Sista shade with the shade Flow now to darken it up a little bit because it's a little bit too pink. Next, I will be using the 2019 Holiday Too Faced Christmas Cookie House Party. I don't remember the full name, it's a long one. But the red shade right here called Nooks and Cranberries. I did the purple as the fur coat from his like green and purple jacket. Now I'm using like a maroon shade and I'm going to use that in the inner corner so it kind of goes down like a beak like his mask is. And then on the outer portion of that I'm going to use like a dirty yellow color just like his mask is. So that's what I'm doing. And now we're going to go back into the Colourpop Good Sport palette into the yellow shade Trooper. It's going to be that one right there. And now we're going to go into the Colourpop Honey palette in this shade Dandy. And now I'll be going into the Colourpop Strawberry Shake palette in this shade right here, Daiquiri. I'm going to put this on top of the Nooks and Cranberries just to bring it out more red than looking more brown tone against that purple. Now I'm going to repeat everything that I did on the lid on the lower lash line. Alright, so while Lacey goes and puts on mascara, I will start my look. I'm going to dip back into the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette and use that Powdered Sugar shade that I used to set her primer for mine. And my primer was, again, the Milani Eye Primer. So when I think of Aerie as a character, I think of her as innocent, I think of her as sweet and soft, and just this like she's very delicate. She's not weak because she's so strong to be able to sacrifice herself for others, but I just think of her as this, she's too young to be going through what she's gone through, and she's so just soft and little and delicate that I think of soft and very blown out looks, nothing too harsh of a line, very muted in color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Mini Controversy palette. I'll do it for Lacey while she's not here. And I'll be using the shade Flat Earth right here. And so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to buff it out in the crease. Really, really kind of diffused. So it's very soft looking. This shade reminds me exactly of her. Like this like really light blue. Pastel blue, gray blue.
Yeah. It's very, very soft, just gentle color. Not bold. Like, our eye looks are the opposite. Bold and just furious. Sweet and gentle and soft.
And next we'll be going into the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette. And I'll be using this blue right here. What's the T? Next, I'll be dipping into the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. As you can see, it is well loved by me. And into the shade Pecan Praline right here. So I'm going to use Pecan Praline and I'm going to make a liner at the corner of my eye. Not too, you know, harsh or bold or anything like that, but it's kind of going to be a little bit a nod to her little horn that she has on her head. Looking at the pictures of her like color scheme, it's like a cream gray mix. And so I feel like this is going to do the best to show that off for her. It's going to be a little horn.
Do you already have mascara on?
Mm-mm.
So your eyelashes are just really that long, huh?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I was just like sitting here thinking about how mine are like the tiniest things ever, and I'm just like, she already put mascara on? That's rude.
I'm going to be going into the Strawberry Shake palette.
Hang on, I have some hand problems.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let's go.
And then next, I will be going back into the Strawberry Shake palette by Colourpop, using the shade Daiquiri at the bottom middle again. Because Aerie has red eyes. So since I feel like Aerie needs blush, I'm going to use another portion of that Too Faced Holiday 2019 Cookie House Party, the blush. Now I'm going to be using mascara, and it's the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in the color brown, because Aerie is a soft, delicate baby, so.
You need to do that in another room. Better yet, I'll just leave. It's fine.
Really?
I'm just going to stand here so I don't see it touch your eye. It bothers me, like, you know how you felt about this, like, caressing of the sand hope?
The sand hope?
The soap?
The sand hope gives me anxiety.
You know how you felt uncomfortable about the
Yeah.
caressing of the soap hand? That's how I feel about that touching your eye.
Oh my gosh. The Jenna Marbles soap hand, like, my soul leaves my body seeing it. Oh my gosh, I hate it. Alright, so these are the final looks. Again, she's wearing the look inspired by Overhaul. I'm wearing the look inspired by Aerie. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button because we're coming out with more Anime-keup looks your way.
We do have plans for more, so if you want to put your favorite My Hero Academia character in the comments below, we might just put them in a pair and do their look next. Or I'll just have to decide again. So, we'll see you guys next time. Bye. So I hope that it picks up. I have like liner on, but I don't know. Disgusting.
Listen, there's a lot of room between my teeth and my lips that just make pockets of air that just...
Disgusting. Don't. I can't unhear it now.
You know what you're supposed to do for clicking? Like that? When you're recording in voice animes? You're supposed to take an apple and chew it. Like bite it and then chew it. And hold it in your mouth.
Huh. I thought you were about to tell me you should put cotton balls in your mouth on each end.
Ew, I would hate that.
I'm sure that would like work though.
I would hate having the fuzziness of a cotton ball in my mouth. It'd be like a hair. I don't have a green apple though, do
Stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's so bad.
It's gonna
Now that you've mentioned it and that you've done it, it's all I'm gonna know of you anymore for the rest of our lives.
Well, you're just gonna have to live with it.
You're just gonna be talking, I'm gonna be like,
Oh, you're so clicky.
can you not? Can you stop?
I cannot.
Okay. I don't know how I want my position starting since I have to.
This is why we run out of space, because of all of this.
This is what makes the bloopers. Is this free space?
I don't know if this is free space because it's taking up everything.
Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. What, you know that reminds me of? Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be suspicious.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, the police?
Why did air hit me?
I was slapping. So good.
The spirits are here.
My favorite part.
Mood. Your stomach growled again.
I'm not doing. It was her snoring.
Mood.
I don't know if that was her standing or a fart.
Man.
She ran away. I feel like it's
I think it's a fart. We're gonna be in trouble soon. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was my pet peeve until it became my pet peeve.
Now I can't get that song stuck out of my head.
Whenever I think of that song, I just imagine me with mom in Walmart, and they had the magazine with the little CD, the little demo CD in it, and I made her buy it for me.
Underappreciated.
You remember the year I had the frostingless cake?
No.
Okay.
But I know you had it. But I don't remember the
birthday
birthday.
at Chuck E. Cheese, and I had a frostingless cake. And the cake thing, it came from Walmart. That lady was so confused having to make a cake with no frosting. She's like, honey, aren't you sure we have buttercream? We have whipped. I'm like, no frosting. She's like,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is the second coming. Demonic child here. Who doesn't like frosting?
Is your mom afraid of sugar?
And so when we opened up the cake, and everybody was disappointed because they're coming for birthday cake, and it's just a sponge. It's not even a cake at that point. It's just a sponge. But the theme I picked was Aaron Carter. So on my cake, it's just sitting in Aaron Carter's CD in one of the paper CD cases. So it's just a chocolate cake with Aaron Carter sitting in the middle. So I go back to that time a lot.
I go back to the time
when I just disappointed everyone I invited to my birthday party.
they didn't want to come to the next.
That's probably why I stopped having them.
Shut up.
Listen, you brought me back to this place in my life. I'm talking about Dream Street. So
I wasn't even talking, I was just singing.
You sang it and it took me back there, and then I was thinking of all the random CDs I got from weird magazines, cake.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on your eye.